Hello, cat lovers. Have you ever stopped to observe your feline during an entire day? If so, you probably noticed something that might have left you intrigued, or even worried. Your kitty spends most of the time sleeping. And we're not talking about a few hours here and there. We're talking about something impressive. Up to 16 hours per day of deep sleep. That's right, what you heard. While we humans struggle to get our 8 hours of sleep, our feline companions have turned rest into a true art form. But is this normal? Is your cat healthy? Or is there something more fascinating behind this apparently lazy behavior? Today we're going to dive into the world of feline dreams and discover why our cats are the true masters of napping. Get ready for some surprises that will completely change the way you see that cat sprawled out on your living room couch. To understand why cats sleep so much, we need to go back thousands of years in evolutionary history. Our beloved domestic felines carry in their DNA the characteristics of their wild ancestors, and this includes sleep patterns that were essential for survival. Think about it this way. In nature, felines are highly specialized predators. Hunting requires intense bursts of energy, speed, and absolute precision. A leopard chasing a gazelle or a wildcat catching a mouse needs to be 100% alert and physically prepared at the exact moment of the hunt, and this type of activity is extremely exhausting. The evolutionary solution? Conserve energy through prolonged sleep. It's as if cats developed the perfect strategy. Sleep a lot to be completely charged when the hunting opportunity appears. Even though your domestic cat has never needed to hunt to survive, this ancestral instinct is still deeply rooted in their behavior. But here comes a surprising fact. Not all this sleeping time is deep sleep. Cats spend about 75% of their rest time in a state that scientists call light sleep, or napping. During these moments, they're relaxed but still aware of their surroundings. That's why your cat can seem completely asleep, but jump at the first opportunity if they hear the sound of the can opener in the kitchen. Just like us, cats experience different phases of sleep, but in a very particular way. During light sleep, which represents most of their rest time, muscles become relaxed, but the brain remains partially active. It's like being in standby mode, ready for action, but saving energy. Deep sleep, also known as REM sleep, rapid eye movement, represents only about 25% of their total rest time. It's during this phase that something magical happens. Cats dream. Yes, you didn't read that wrong. Scientific studies have confirmed that our felines have vivid dreams, probably filled with imaginary mice, moving toys, and who knows, epic adventures through backyards. During REM sleep, you can observe some fascinating behaviors in your cat. Rapid eye movements under closed eyelids, paw contractions, as if they were running, tail movements, and even small sounds, as if they were talking in their dreams. An incredible curiosity is that cats can alternate between these sleep phases very efficiently. They can go from deep sleep to a state of total alertness in a matter of seconds. This ability was crucial for their ancestors' survival and explains why your cat can seem completely out one moment and the next be investigating a strange noise in the house. To put cats' 16 hours of sleep into perspective, let's make some interesting comparisons. In the animal kingdom, cats are in excellent company when it comes to sleeping a lot. Koalas are the true sleep champions, resting an impressive 20 hours per day. Giant pandas aren't far behind, with 14-16 hours daily. But here's the crucial difference. While these animals sleep so much due to their specific diets, eucalyptus leaves for koalas and bamboo for pandas, which are difficult to digest and provide little energy. Cats develop this pattern for completely different reasons. If we compare with other predators, we see an interesting pattern. Wild lions sleep about 13 to 16 hours per day, tigers approximately 15 to 16 hours, and even domestic dogs sleep between 12 to 14 hours daily. What do all these predators have in common? The need to conserve energy for moments of high activity. On the other hand, prey animals, like horses and zebras, sleep much less, only 2 to 4 hours per day, because they need to be constantly alert for possible threats. It's fascinating how nature shaped sleep patterns according to each species' position in the food chain. Now that we understand why cats sleep so much, let's explore the factors that can influence these sleep patterns. Age is one of the main determinants. Very young kittens can sleep up to 20 hours per day, and this is completely normal. Sleep is crucial for nervous system development, muscle growth, and immune system strengthening. Healthy adult cats generally maintain the pattern of 12 to 16 hours daily, while elderly cats may return to sleeping more, sometimes reaching 18 hours per day. This happens because, just like in elderly humans, older cats tend to have less energy and may develop health conditions that make rest even more necessary. Weather also plays an important role. You've probably noticed that your cat sleeps more during rainy or very cold days. This isn't a coincidence. Cats are naturally more active during mild temperatures and tend to conserve energy when the weather isn't ideal for activities. The house routine and level of environmental stimulation also significantly influence. Cats that live in very quiet houses without much movement or play may sleep more out of pure boredom. On the other hand, cats in more stimulating environments with interactive toys and regular activities may have longer and more active waking periods. While 16 hours of sleep is normal for cats, there are situations where changes in sleep patterns can indicate health problems. As a responsible owner, it's important to know how to distinguish between normal sleep and possible warning signs. If your cat, who is normally active during certain hours of the day, suddenly starts sleeping significantly more than usual, this could be a sign that something isn't right, especially if this change comes accompanied by other symptoms like loss of appetite, decreased litter box use, or changes in social behavior. On the other hand, if a cat that normally sleeps a lot starts showing insomnia, becoming agitated during the night, or having difficulty relaxing, this also deserves attention. Elderly cats, in particular, can develop conditions like hyperthyroidism, which can cause hyperactivity and difficulty sleeping. Another warning sign is when the cat seems lethargic even during their normal activity periods. Remember, healthy cats, even though they're big sleepyheads, should show interest in food, play, and social interaction during their waking moments. Sleep quality also matters. If your cat seems restless during sleep, waking frequently, or seeming unable to enter deep sleep, this may indicate pain or discomfort that needs to be investigated by a veterinarian. Now that we understand the importance of sleep for our felines, how can we help them have the best possible rest? The first tip is to create an environment conducive to sleep. Cats prefer safe, warm, and relatively quiet places for their deeper naps. Consider providing different bed options throughout the house. Some cats prefer elevated places like shelves or tops of cabinets where they feel safe and can observe the environment. Others prefer cozy corners or even that cardboard box you were about to throw away. Room temperature is also crucial. Cats prefer environments slightly warmer than us, so don't be surprised if you find your feline sleeping near a heat source, like a computer, a sunny window, or even on top of the washing machine when it's running. Establishing a play routine can also significantly improve sleep quality. Cats that spend energy adequately during their active periods tend to have more restorative sleep. Try dedicating 10-15 minutes twice a day to interactive play sessions with toys that simulate prey, like feather wands or small moving objects. Now let's get to the most fun part. Some absolutely fascinating curiosities about cat sleep that will make you even more in love with these little masters of rest. First curiosity. Cats can sleep in positions that defy all laws of anatomy. They can completely relax their muscles while maintaining balance in places that seem impossible. This is possible due to a highly developed nervous system that allows precise muscle control even during light sleep. Second incredible curiosity, the famous purr of cats doesn't necessarily stop when they sleep. Many cats continue purring during light sleep, especially when they're feeling safe and comfortable. Some scientists believe that purring during sleep may have therapeutic properties, helping in bone and muscle healing. Third curiosity. Cats develop very specific individual preferences for sleeping places, and these preferences can change with the seasons. In summer, you might find your cat sleeping on cold ceramic floors, while in winter they migrate to blankets, heated beds, or even on top of you. And here's one of the cutest curiosities. Cats frequently choose to sleep near their owners, not just for warmth, but because they associate human presence with safety. It's the feline way of saying, "I trust you to protect me while I'm vulnerable." Domestication brought interesting changes to cats' sleep patterns. Wild cats have more rigid sleep schedules, usually determined by their prey's activity patterns. Domestic cats, on the other hand, have developed incredible flexibility in their sleep schedules. Many domestic cats have adapted their sleep cycles to partially coincide with those of their human owners. It's not uncommon to find cats that are more active during morning and evening when their owners are home and sleep more during the day when the house is quiet. This adaptation shows cats' incredible behavioral plasticity. They manage to maintain their natural predator instincts while adjusting to the modern domestic environment. It's as if they're little masters of balance between nature and civilization. Interestingly, cats that live exclusively in indoor environments may develop slightly different sleep patterns from those that have access to the outdoors. Exposure to natural light and temperature variations throughout the day helps regulate circadian rhythms, so indoor cats may need artificial stimuli to maintain healthy sleep cycles. So, after this entire journey through the world of feline dreams, we return to the original question. Is it normal for cats to sleep 16 hours a day? The answer is a resounding yes. Not only is it normal, but it's perfectly healthy and evolutionarily intelligent behavior. Our cats aren't lazy. They're masters in the art of living. They've understood something that we humans frequently forget: the importance of true rest. While we live in a society that often glorifies exhaustion and sleep deprivation, our felines teach us that adequate rest is fundamental for a healthy and balanced life. Next time you see your cat stretched out in the sun, sleeping deeply without a care in the world, instead of thinking, "How lazy," how about thinking, "How wise?" They're following thousands of years of evolutionary wisdom, conserving energy, processing experiences, and preparing for the moments that really matter. Maybe we can learn something from them. In a world that constantly pressures us to be always on, our cats remind us that there's beauty and necessity in rest. They show us that we don't need to feel guilty for wanting to relax, for taking a nap, or for simply stopping and appreciating a moment of peace. So, how about it? Did this video change the way you see those long sleep sessions of your cat? Now I want to know, how many hours per day does your cat sleep? Do they have a favorite spot for their naps? Or some impossible position that always leaves you impressed? Leave your experiences here in the comments and, who knows, a photo of your feline in their most unusual sleeping position. I love reading these stories, and I'm sure other cat owners will have fun too. If this video helped you better understand your kitty's behavior, don't forget to leave that cheeky like. It really helps the channel. And if you're not subscribed yet, click the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss any content about our beloved felines. Until the next video, folks. And remember, next time you see a cat sleeping, you'll be seeing not a lazy one, but a Zen master who understood the secrets of a balanced life. Bye.